All right. Let's end off the stream with this beautiful video here. Okay. It's an absolute banger in the mouth. It's called BLM supporter says the N-word. I wonder what this video is supposed to mean. We've seen videos from Samir Badvadi or whatever. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Probably am. And they're psychotic. So he's just like the incredibly edgy Dar man. So let's see what we got here. By the way, no one can really read that sign. You would have been better making it like really big, like BLM. But okay. BLM! 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 Tired of this. Did they do a voiceover on actual BLM rallies? That's already starting off pretty bad. Whoa, this actually is called White BLM Supporter Refuses to Date Black Guys. Then this happened. Well, I mean, so you don't have to be forced to date somebody. Like, it's okay to not be attracted to black people. It's okay to not be attracted to white people. It's really not that deep preference, as long as you're not disrespectful about it. Like, it doesn't matter. But okay.
Great day. Indeed.
Hey, baby.
Great day, indeed. Indeed. Today was an excellent day, indeed.
Hey, Ted.
Hey, what's up?
You know my friend Amber?
Yeah,
At least they named him Ted instead of something racist, you know? Like something that you would say, like, typical, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Tyrese, you know, some bullshit.
nice to meet you. Good seeing a white girl supporting that cause. Nancy told me a lot about you.
I mean, this girl's also white.
Well, hopefully all good things.
Yeah, she told me about next weekend.
Next weekend? I was gonna tell her today.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna pull the car around. The meter's almost up.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's
This feels like an introduction to a porn, yeah.
next weekend? Well, Ted's cousin's coming into town, and I've told a lot about you to Ted, and apparently he's really cute and he wants to meet you. Thanks, Nancy, but not really interested.
Okay.
Why? You're always talking about how you're getting over Jake, and I mean, wanna maybe get back on the market? Yeah, but not with Ted's cousin.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So far, I mean, this is totally fine. So I'm sure they're going to make it a way to be like super actively racist, but this is fine. It's okay to not be attracted to people for various reasons, as long as you're not disrespectful. Like, it's okay. Okay.
Hey, Amber, do you have any plans tonight?
No, not really. I'm just gonna stay home and watch my favorite YouTuber, Samir Bhavani.
Bhavani. Okay.
Oh, I love his channel too. He's freaking so sweet. Did you hear he actually feeds the homeless? Like, no, literally, like, puts food into their mouths. I heard.
What, does he like force food into homeless people? Okay, just so you know, this guy made this video and wrote this in the script to gas himself up. And he wrote that he literally force feeds homeless people food. So I wouldn't have written that about my own channel. Hey, you heard about that Papa Gut guy? He fucking punches people in the mouth with money. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't use. I mean, actually, I might say that because it's funny. You get what I'm saying though? It's very bizarre.
I heard the same thing. I'm gonna go follow him on Instagram actually. Yeah, you should. I already do.
Oh my god, bro.
Well, if you're not doing anything tonight, do you want to come out with me?
Where are you going?
Might go check out some bars on Sunset.
Yeah, I'm down. That sounds like fun.
Awesome. All right, get ready now and I'll let Jackie know. Jackie? Yeah, remember we met her at the BLM protest?
Yeah, I remember Jackie.
Yeah, she's super sweet. You'll love her.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm gonna pass.
What? Why?
Is it because Jackie's black? Is that what's happening?
I'm just not really in the mood.
Amber, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
What's happening here?
Amber, do you not like black people?
Excuse me?
Well, you don't want to meet Ted's cousin, and then as soon as you find out Jackie's going, you suddenly change your mind.
Is Jackie black? Is that, I don't understand. We didn't set this out.
I was just with you at a BLM protest.
I know, and that's great, but now all of a sudden Jackie's going with me, and she's black.
Ah.
That's not the reason why.
Maybe Jackie's an asshole. We don't know so far. I mean, I know they're gonna write it in a really racist way, but we don't know yet.
Nancy, But you know, now that I think of it, you don't even have any black friends.
Okay, so can we? Now we have to have the real conversation about the way that this shit works. Okay, because there are various forms of racism. It's not like an uncommon thing for white people to be supporters of BLM, but not really have black friends, because like they're still, because I don't tell you, for whatever reason, white people are afraid of black people. It doesn't necessarily make them racist. It makes them like really weird and sheltered, and very susceptible. I guess susceptible or to stereotypes that are harmful. Usually, they're trying to work through their stereotypes and do the right thing. The reason I bring this up is because the racism of like BLM allies, it really doesn't manifest itself in this way. The racism of like white allies manifests itself in like different ways, where you kind of have to talk to people about it. And I watched this really good video about it, which I guess I'll plug. I mean, I don't know if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So this channel was pretty good. I've like learned a lot from watching this video here. So my video is called "How Not to Be an Ally," right here, from this content creator. So this was a really good video. So like I'd give him a subby. Watch some of his stuff. It's pretty good. But the racism of like a white ally, it comes out in a different way, where it's often like, let me give you some for instances. So you know how white Antifa members will go to BLM rallies and they'll cause violence, right? That would be kind of a way, that would be like a more of a racist thing, because they cause violence and they will destroy communities that are usually black communities, and they will exacerbate the angers and whatnot under the guise of like, oh, I'm trying to do the right thing, and maybe they are, but what they're ending up doing is they're just causing more causing more damage, and then unfortunately like that gets blamed on like the black people in the area, and it actually hurts them because it's their communities getting destroyed. You know, that's one of those things. It manifests itself in like different ways, where like white people will exacerbate any issue. Like they were talking about it in the context of movies, but like let's say you're a white guy that grows up in a black neighborhood, and like you're still white, you still experience some kind of like white privilege in some capacity, and where like the police may not look at you, and they may look at you in a different way. They may look at the black people in like a worse way, and especially in like low income areas. So let's say you're a white guy that grows up in like a suburban area or a urban area. What am I saying? Why can't I think of words? You grow up in like a black community that's like poor, and let's say you and your black friend get like pulled over by the cops and they're harassing the black friend, and then you go to defend the black friend in like a really aggressive way. It ends up making things worse. These are the kind of ways that like that racism manifests itself. It's also, it wouldn't be surprising to me that somebody that goes to a BLM rally would be kind of like afraid of black people, like I said, because a lot of times they don't really talk to black people. They're there because they think it's right, or maybe they're actually looking for social clout. So like what they're setting us up for is this whole thing where like she's just racist and going to BLM rallies. It seems bizarre. I don't really understand what they're trying to say here.
Okay, I have a whole lot of black friends.
Name one.
Fred?
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Who even is Fred?
From work.
Fred the shuttle driver? Amber, that doesn't even count.
Why? Because he's a shuttle driver? Why doesn't it count?
Yeah, it does. We talk a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the shuttle drive is 30 minutes long, and most of the time he's talking to you and you're just trying to end the conversation.
How do you know that?
I can't even believe I never saw this before.
Nancy, you're being ridiculous.
When was the last time you dated a black guy?
I don't know.
I feel like that's more racist. Like, listen, so far, I know the stories, they're trying to create a narrative, but she doesn't want to date black guys. It's okay to not want to date black guys. It's really, like, it's not that fucking big of a deal. It's okay not to want to date white guys, as long as you're not disrespectful. But what I find interesting is the way that this is written. It feels more racist to me, because what they're saying is that, like, in order for you to be, to not be racist, you have to want to date black people. And it's actually a rather common phenomenon for people to like want to gravitate towards people that like look more like them for whatever reason. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because they usually grew up in that area, or maybe there's a biological aspect. Who really cares as long as you're not disrespectful? I mean, who gives a shit? It really is just, it doesn't matter. But the fact that like having to date a black person is an identifier for you not to be racist sets the bar like bizarrely high. Especially since we outnumber, like, white people outnumber black people like 4 to 1. What are we supposed to do, bro? Like, we're supposed to all cuck each other and like all fucking, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to like date like fucking 4 white guys dating a black girl? What the hell am I supposed to do, bro? I guess that's okay. Is that what I have to do now to prove that I'm not racist? Let me ask my wife if that's okay. But it just feels weird. It feels like this person has no fucking clue what they're talking about. Samir doesn't seem to understand a goddamn fucking thing about anything when it comes to social issues. Doesn't really it doesn't really surprise me because this comes off as like a listen, I've been there before. A white dude putting himself into a black issue and kind of like virtue say, oh, you've never dated a black guy before? Well, you must be a racist. Black people don't give a fuck if you've dated black people before. Okay, black people, they're still working on like the rights of like not getting pulled over at a disproportionately higher amount, right? Where they don't give a fuck if you want to fuck them. Okay, that's not really on their agenda. It's one of those things where like this is just a weird video that's supposed to weaponize and tokenize black issues in order to like get views. Especially, yeah, it's Black History Month, bro. I don't know how old this video is though. This is from December, so it wasn't on Black History Month. But still.
Nancy, you're being ridiculous.
You're being
When was the last
ridiculous.
time you dated a black guy?
I don't know. I know that I have.
Enrique. I dated Enrique. Enrique was Puerto Rican. And didn't he dump you because you called him the N-word in a fight?
Wait, so you're telling me that you wait, hold on. You're telling me is that you okay, hold on. A minute ago she said, "How could I have not seen this before? You literally called somebody the N-word." Okay, that would make sense to me. That's a pretty reasonable identifier that you're running around calling people the N-word. That would make me feel like maybe you don't like black people. Hot take. Okay. I don't understand.
Yeah, he was Puerto Rican, but he was still dark. Amber, that's racist.
That's actually not racist, I don't think. So it's really interesting, the conversation. I'm not 100% educated on it, but it's interesting, the conversation around Hispanic people, where they're not necessarily, it's so weird, where they're still white and black. Like there's still like white Hispanic people and black Hispanic people. This is something that I've been learning as I was watching this show called Money Heist, which is actually La Casa de Papel in Spanish. And there's like a lot of white and black Hispanic people, and the whole conversation around it is like very interesting. Like I think even in America, we don't consider Hispanic people like a race or something. I don't quite understand everything. But like, yeah, you can be black, like a black Hispanic person. I'm just saying, like, that is a thing that you can be. But okay.
You are actually being racist right now. Nancy, you're the one being racist. Me, how am I being racist? You are looking for some kind of validation or something.
Well, that's probably true, because if she's like feels like it's a requirement to sleep with a black guy to be pro BLM, maybe.
Just because I don't date black guys, it doesn't mean that I don't think that their lives matter.
That's fair.
I'm just not into them.
In Brazil, there's lots of black people. See, I don't know if that's true, but I sounds about right. You know, right, true. I tried to say it sounds about true and right at the same time, so I said trite. So.
All of them? I don't know. None that I've met yet.
What?
All of them? Doesn't mean that I don't think that their lives matter. I'm just not into them. All of them? I don't know. None that I've met yet.
Yeah, who cares? Why do we care?
Maybe someday I will, but hey, I haven't dated a lot of guys that aren't black. It doesn't mean that I don't like their race. Unlike you, on the other hand, you're looking for some kind of validation to prove that you're not racist. So you hang out with them and you're friends with them.
How did we spin this? Wait, did he just flip the script here?
I'm fine with being myself and still supporting Black Lives Matter.
Is this like meta gaslighting, or did he legitimately flip the script here? I'm very confused. Because
Tiny just
thank you so much for the sub.
for 2 months.
Because that other girl called a dude the N-word. So I feel like we glossed past that moment a little bit, but okay.
Hey, sorry, I was... Nothing. Yeah, come on up.
Little look.
Everything's good.
Bro, did he hear the whole conversation? Look at how fucking close the room is to him. What? How the fuck did he not hear that? He had to have heard that whole conversation. Did he hear the part where she's like, yeah, I called the guy the N-word at one time? That's not good. Okay.
Thanks, Ted. Sorry I forgot it in your car.
Yeah, no problem. I knew you did it on purpose just so you could see me.
You're so sweet.
That's funny. I
Thanks
like
for
that.
driving all the
What a
way
charmer.
to drop it off
Oh
for
yeah, of
me.
course. I got to run though. I want to catch the gym before it closes.
Okay.
So
What time does your gym close, bro? It's like fucking. It's December and it's light out. It's like 3 o'clock. What time does your gym close?
yeah,
Wait, Ted, can I ask you something?
yeah.
Me and Amber were debating on something.
Now you're gonna out your friend.
Um,
Hey,
Me and Amber were debating on
why do you got that camera there, huh? Is that because one of you guys installed it because they're afraid of your black boyfriend? Uh-oh, racism moment.
something.
Okay, sure.
Hi, Ted.
Hey, Amber.
So, Amber supports BLM.
So here's the thing I want to say right now is that like if Ted hasn't noticed any type of like racial prejudice, it doesn't mean that she's not racist or has some kind of bias, but there's some reasonable assumption that like she's not that racist as to where she hates black people. She might just be like afraid of them in some capacity, which, you know, people grow up and they have that like stereotypical, which isn't good, but at least she's trying, you know, that's what I would say. So let's see what Ted has to say, because Ted presumably is around her constantly.
But she doesn't date black guys or have any black friends.
Okay.
Well, isn't that kind of like hypocritical?
What about the N-word part? We just glossed over that.
So you refuse to date black guys?
It's not that. I just haven't. I dated a Puerto Rican guy and he was really dark.
See, Nancy, that's her preference. It's not a big deal to me.
Oh shit, the guy's woke. He woke bombed us, bro. He subverted our expectations and he flipped the script.
I'm with you. But yeah, I guess it's kind of racist.
Why?
I'd be pretty upset if I got rejected purely because of the color of my skin.
Wait, what happened here? I thought wait, how many times are you going to subvert my expectations? What do you mean?
It actually happened to me once. Called this department store one time. The girl on the phone, she was super friendly, flirting, and wanted to meet, so we exchanged numbers.
You exchanged numbers with a random girl on the phone?
Yeah, well, we had a vibe. It was a while back. But anyways, we were talking, texting, you know, calling on the phone and whatnot, and she asked for my pictures, and she point blank tells me, sorry, I didn't know you were black.
Jesus, fucked up.
My bad, not my type.
They censored the word damn. So can I give you like a for instance here as to why, even though it's still not really racist, even if like the only reason it was because you're black? Okay. Here's the thing. We think about things in a very backwards way. Okay. So I'm fat. Now I understand I have more control over my obesity than black people do over their skin. Let's acknowledge that. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm fat. And I've been rejected because I'm fat before. Right? The issue isn't that people reject you for you that I'm fat. It's if they're like, bro, you are. Hey, if I said, hey, do you want to go on a date? And then they said, you're fucking a fat, disgusting piece of shit. Kill yourself. That's the problem, right? Somebody asks you out. You internally go, well, I might date them because I do or don't like this thing. And you don't express that because that would be disrespectful. Can I go on a date? No, you wear glasses, you blind fat fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, you're bald. Fuck you. Oh, you have bitch tits. You know what I mean? That's disrespectful. But it's okay to have preferences. It's okay to not want to fuck someone because they're fat or black or white or anything. Short, you know? Yeah, I'm slowly working through my baby fat. Thank you. But do you understand the point? It's like, it's not racist or phobic to not date somebody for a thing. You know, it becomes racist when you outwardly express it and you're like, ew. If someone's like, oh, you want to go on a date and they're black and you go, ew, that's probably racist. But if you're just like, nah, no thanks, then that's fine. You have your preference.
Well, I've never done that before.
Yeah, but still, based on my personality, she was digging me. But because she found out I was black, she changed her mind.
Sure.
So.
That's, bro, okay, let's pretend the same scenario happened, but instead of him being black, he was white and he was just fucking ugly. And she rejected him. We would be like, yeah, he was ugly. He rejected him. You know what I'm saying? And some people, it's just ugly people are not everybody's preference. It's unfortunate. It would be great if nobody cared about skin color, but they do. And it doesn't make it an instantaneously racist thing because somebody has a preference. So it just the ew factor is where it becomes like an ew. Like the fact that the girl's like, ew, you're black. Like that was like, okay, that's racist. But if you're just like, yeah, no, thank you. You know?
Not my name, not my voice, not my height, nothing else but my skin. Kind of messed up if you ask me.
I'm sorry, Ted. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's really messed up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe.
Sorry, babe.
I mean, I can't say I'm not glad that happened because now you're all mine.
Because now I got to colonize you. That's the real moral of the story, bro. White women are stealing black men, and we need to stop it. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's fucked up.
Yeah, well, I really gotta go, ladies. Hope you realize what you missed out on, Amber, and bye, babe.
Bye. Thanks again. Good job on my jacket. You're so sweet.
Of course.
That girl was an idiot.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second, bro.
Again.
That's what you missed
They didn't even kiss. Look at this.
out on, Amber, and bye, babe.
Bye. Thanks.
They just hugged each other. You're not going to kiss your black boyfriend? That feels racist.
Again.
Kiss him on the mouth.
Good job on my jacket. You're so sweet.
Of course.
That girl was an idiot.
Sussy.
Jeez, why would you put me on the spot like that?
She's a shitty friend.
I'm sorry, I wanted another perspective. And
I like how the guy pulled a double subversion of expectations. Like, they set it up to make this girl racist, and then they flip it, and the black guy's like, who really cares as long as you're showing support? And then he's like, but actually, I have this experience that happened to me, so she is racist. Fuck you. So I was like, okay.
sorry for giving you a hard time. I won't bother you about it again.
No, Nancy, you're right.
All right. She gaslit this girl into dating a black guy.
I've been too quick to judge, and you know, I'd love to hang out with you and Ted and
Someone said react harder. Sorry, bro.
his cousin next week. And Ted's so sweet. I know you're not just dating him because you need some kind of validation.
Well, she didn't kiss him on the lips. So.
I know Ted's gonna be thrilled.
I don't know. If I was Ted, I wouldn't want her to date my cousin because I'd be like, bro, this is... Because now it's just like a social experiment for this girl. She just expressed that she doesn't really want to date black people. And now it's like, yeah, well, actually, we've gaslit her into thinking that she's gonna try it now. So can we experiment on your cousin? Because she's still not gonna really want to date a black guy. It's gonna be something that she can't really get through. It's just her preference. Like, we usually can't push through our preferences. So now it's just not gonna happen. Also, we really glossed over the whole N-word thing.
Where are you going?
Like, we stopped caring after that. She called this fucking guy the N-word, and then it just stopped. It was fucking weird.
Ready?
He broke up with her because of it. Which means he probably was, like, black and took it really offensively. Like, he was, like, a black Hispanic guy that took it, like, as offense to it. So she did date a black guy before. Actually, wait a minute. The fact that she called him the N-word is racist, but also proves that, like, the fact that he broke up, reasonable assumption that he's like, that he was actually, like, black and took it personally. Right? Because if you called a Hispanic person the N-word and they were, like, white or whatever, they wouldn't really care. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just feel like she dated an actual black person. I feel like we're putting this idea that the only way that you can be black in America is if you're from Africa, I guess. So interesting, but still, why'd you gloss over that?
I'm gonna go out with you and Jackie tonight.
All right, woo. Also, I feel like if she just doesn't like to be around black people, that's racist. But I feel like we didn't establish enough to see if she's actually racist. Like, why did she really just not like Jackie because she was black? Because that is racist. Like, is that all it was? I'm very confused. She just like scared of black people? Scared? Is she afraid of black people?
Yes, girl.
Amber finally decided to hang out with Ted and his cousin. During their double date, Ted realized he likes Amber more, and Amber realized she really likes Ted. So they decided to have an affair. Although this upset...
What the fuck? What the fuck did just happen? Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Bro, these videos are fucking, they're sending the fuck out of me. What do you mean? Wait a minute. These two hooked up? Wait, they went on a double date and she decided she wanted him and they started fucking? I'm so confused, bro. I need a part 2. Wait a minute.
Amber finally decided to hang out with Ted and his cousin. During their double date, Ted realized he likes Amber more, and Amber realized she really likes Ted. So they decided to have an affair. Although this upset Nancy because Ted was cheating on her, she realized Amber and Ted were truly in love, so she forgave them both and
What the fuck?
attended their wedding many years later. Currently, Amber and Ted reside in Minnesota and have 2 beautiful children.
Are these people real? What the fuck? What the fuck? They reside in Minnesota? What do you mean they reside in Minnesota? What does that mean? What an emotional roller coaster this video was.
I truly hope you can drop this video a like. It will truly mean a lot to me, and it will make you feel a lot better.
I don't think so, but...
And it will help out the YouTube algorithms. Also,
how the fuck did you get a gold play button? Don't you have to have 1 million subscribers for that? Fuck you. You're not even verified. How'd you get this? Is it fake?
leave a comment. I love reading all of your comments, and I try to reply to as many as I can.
Also, I have a comment. Did you fucking steal this? How did you get this? You don't even have 1 million subscribers. You need 1 million for gold. What do you... I'm fucking... There's so many questions.
All of your comments. Content every week, and you don't want to miss the next video. You won't even guess what happens in it. Share this video.
Bro, I definitely did not guess that there was an affair, but like it was totally chill. This video had no lesson to it. The lesson is don't try to help. The moral of this story, don't try to make your friend attracted to black people or they'll steal your boyfriend. Great moral. I really appreciate that. Learned a lot.